Once again I have brought for you a fun and cool movie saving Bikini Bottom the Sandy Cheeks. The story begins with Sandy who says good morning to everyone with full energy in the morning, but the rest of the people do not seem that excited. Sandy is busy with her science projects as usual. Then SpongeBob calls her and says, "Let's go catch jellyfish." Bob tries his best to impress her, but then Sandy comes to know that a big danger is looming over Bikini Bottom. This danger is a giant claw which shakes the whole area. Everyone gets scared and starts shouting, "Oh no, we are gone." Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Patrick Blackett and the rest of them understand that the situation is serious. Everyone's condition worsens and some start preparing to run away. SpongeBob and Sandy somehow escape from there, then they see that the claw has taken everyone away. Sandy comes to know that this is the work of a company named Kata. This company catches the fish of the sea and sells it on the surface. SpongeBob is heartbroken after losing his friends. Sandy says, "Don't worry, we will save everyone, we just have to go to the surface." Then their adventure journey begins. Sadie tries to find a way with her science skills and formula. They find a strong upward current which Sandy considers a perfect chance. Both of them together make some arrangements and set out. Many challenges come on the way, but everything gets solved with their teamwork. Finally, they reach the surface and the view there is completely different. In the middle of the sky, a transformer-like machine named Anita tries to stop them. Somehow they reach an airplane, but then SpongeBob starts getting dehydrated. Sandy quickly brings out a special cream which makes SpongeBob normal. He becomes more energetic than before. After this, SpongeBob gets a little emotional remembering his old friends. Sandy consoles him and says, "Chill, we will save everyone. Just a little time," and as soon as they reach near the company, everyone jumps off the plane. Sandy says yes to everything. Swag says, "Chill, I am a flying squirrel, I will land by gliding," but then suddenly a big tornado comes and blows everyone here and there. They fall somewhere far away in a desert. There SpongeBob gets very worried because he is getting dehydrated again. Sandy immediately becomes active and heals him again. Both of them have come a long way from here. On the other hand, the atmosphere in Boots' company has completely changed into tension. The friends are unable to understand what to do now. Mr. Krabs, as usual, does a little over-drama and says that everything is over. Then he hears a strange sound and he starts trembling with fear, but then he understands that it was just Gary's voice. The very next moment he hears a sound again. This time Patrick comes in front, who is doing some strange things as usual. At the same time, two employees of Boots' company look at them, and then their director also comes there. The director looks very excited about her new project. She is talking to her stupid fish. She is very happy to see Gokula and says, "Gokula, you are my best invention." On the other hand, SpongeBob and Sadie are trying to get out of the desert, but they encounter some Wild West-style cowboy snakes. Now the clash was inevitable. In the middle of the fight, Sandy is bitten by a snake. The situation seems to be completely out of control. It seems that everything is over for Sandy, but then Sandy calls her family. Soon her parents, grandmother and two brothers arrive there. This entire squad defeats the cowboy snakes in a very professional manner. SpongeBob is completely impressed by how cool and solid Sandy's family is. With their help, Sandy recovers and both continue their journey again. Sandy's dad assures him that don't worry, we will help you reach your friends. On the other hand, the director of Boots' company realizes the delay in her project. She now starts looking for a way so that the sea creatures can breathe comfortably even outside the water. Her aim is to make her business bigger by selling them. Meanwhile, Sandy remembers the old fun times spent with her family. She becomes a little emotional, but then Bob warms her up. Bob realizes how amazing Sandy's family is, and this journey becomes more special for him than before. Something strange happens with the rest of the friends. Different types of experiments are being done on them, but the fun is that they are also getting free food and they are eating it happily. Squidward, Patrick and Mr. Krabs soon notice that the result of these tests is something different. Now they can survive even without water. Then some children are called there to test how entertaining these water critters are. The director is very happy to see that all the experiments have been successful. On the other hand, some other drama is going on with Bob and Sandy. A race-like situation is going on between Sandy's family and government officers. They try to run away somehow, but again a big storm spoils their planning. The patrol team is after them and the situation gets complicated, but Sandy controls the storm with her smartness and everyone comes out of it. However, their challenges do not end here because another group of patrol team also comes there. In such a situation, Sandy and Bob run in a hurry. They prepare a launch so that they can escape. Sandy's family tells her not to worry, we will meet again. Then they send her back to the same pool from where this whole story started. After this, Sandy and Bob try to find the address of Boots' company, but the problem is that a smart dog starts chasing them. Somehow they dodge the dog and finally reach the company. However, the dog does not give up. Sandy and Bob dodge him again and enter the lab. Here Bob meets Gary and his other friends. He tries to go to everyone, but then some goons catch him. Sandy understands that this place is actually a dangerous lab where dark experiments are going on. She tries to attack the director, but she is also caught and locked. Bob is locked in a train so that the next experiment can be done on him. Meanwhile, Canada is surprised why the company is doing all this. She asks the director the reason behind this. The director tells in a very calm manner. When I was small, I was very fond of fishes, but when I kept a fish in my house, it did not survive. Then I realized that I can do something that will enable the fishes to live outside the water as well. Canada is shocked to hear this, but she is unable to understand whether this is right or wrong. The director reveals in a very dramatic way that her entire body is robotic. She tells that once she wanted to swim with piranha fishes, but those fishes attacked her. Somehow, only her head was saved. Later, she prepared a big, powerful robotic body for herself. Hearing this, everyone's reaction is the same. What, seriously? Then she tells that she came to know about a unique place called Bikini Bottom because of Anita's experiments. She thought this place is perfect for her project. Hearing all this, Sandy gets angry at herself. She feels that because of her own actions, Bikini Bottom is in danger. Meanwhile, SpongeBob is taken to the lab where he sees that his clone is being made. Seeing this, he gets completely confused and upset. Meanwhile, Mr. Traps also does not sit quiet. He drops Bob's container with the help of his cute dog. A small mini Bob comes out of the container and reaches Sandy directly. Mini Bob consoles Sandy and says, "Don't worry, we will all fix it together." This brings back Sandy's confidence and she starts working with full energy. The director's goons also understand the situation now and they realize that they are on the wrong side. They decide to help Anita. Anita hacks the director's system and by controlling his circuits, starts forcing him to dance. Everyone's mood lightens up because the director is dancing absurdly. Finally, Anita defeats the director and disables his robotic suit. The director's fish are not going to attack him, but the director transforms himself into a strange new fish and starts controlling them. Everyone realizes that if both Bob, the real and the clone, are combined, they can be united again and start this process. Then Sandy remembers that Bikini Bottom cannot be kept safe in the capsule for long. She tries to call her family, but her whistling skill fails due to her broken tooth. Then she remembers Bob's training in which he taught her to whistle. Finally, Sandy succeeds in calling her family. Anita uses her math skills to create a device that can help everyone get back to their homes. Everyone together powers the device and soon everyone returns to Bikini Bottom. Normal life begins there again. After some time, everyone shows that Bob and his friends have made a new invention. This project is being managed by Sandy's family. People from the surface are with them. Those who had come also become a part of this celebration, and this is where this fun and emotional journey ends. We will meet again next time with another awesome explanation. Till then, bye, take care.